welcome to the Big Dumb Post Show, everybody.
Oh, you keep talking.
Okay,
I'm just looking. I'm like
seriously distracted. 10 seconds
Steve
before we went on.
Gutenberg will do that to you.
Yeah. Just a play, and it's called Gutenberg, and we're like, is it Steve Gutenberg?
It's probably somebody very, historically big. Invented something we all use every day, like,
the telephone, but not the telephone.
Penicillin.
Oh, yeah.
And you think this is going to be about Steve Gutenberg, who used to be
here we go.
in the Police Academy movies.
Right. It's not. It's about bacterial infections and how to cure them. Have fun. You should go check it out. Okay, you guys, today we had a blast. I don't know if I've ever looked forward to a Tuesday.
It was
but
fun.
I did. It was just fun. In honor of the political season, which I voted last night. I did my ballots.
Today's the last day to mail in.
Yes.
Producer Big Mike.
Yes. I went through and filled the whole thing out. I felt like such an adult, like with the booklet, looking at things.
You were well informed.
I was well informed on this one. Right.
I'm going to do that. Since I moved, my ballot hasn't arrived yet, and I'm a little nervous, but I keep checking the website, and it says it's in transit.
Yeah.
But I still don't have it.
We wrote each other's slam ads that we'll get to in just a second, because it was really fun. And we're kind of like, go for it. But when we were voting, I want to go back to when we were voting last night, because you're going to have this with your kids. Next election, probably for Delilah.
Yeah, she just turned 14.
She's going to vote. Yes.
Because her birthday is October. She will.
So will AJ.
Why are you laughing, Big Mike?
I'm sorry. I just remember last time we said 4 years from now, he said, I'm going to be a grandfather.
Yeah, he did. Well, and you were being like, oh, I could be a grandpa. We're like, wait, what?
That would be a reflection of my parenting.
Yeah,
so I know that's
we gotta make a new segment for tomorrow, Tracy. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you, we have so much on him. It's crazy. But it's weird. It's trippy to watch your kids vote. And it was interesting because they were talking things through. Remember when we first started voting, like you would go in the little hole and you would vote, and then there'd be all these like addendums, and you're kind of like, meh.
I'm just voting on the big three.
Whatever. They were like, we had conversations. And the best part is there was 3 different categories where some of us voted differently inside of our home, and talking it out was like healthy. And I was like, oh, if we could all just do this.
Oh, it was healthy. It was a healthy discussion.
Oh, don't.
Nobody threw chairs?
Just
flip tables?
Look for Ian lately. Yeah. I just smothered him right with the pillow.
Is this your middle's first presidential election?
Yeah. Yeah.
How excited is he? And who's he voting for?
He was, I know, right? Give us all the details. He was really excited about it. And it was really fun to watch him go through all of it. And it was really fun to see. And this is no discredit, because we were all like this at this age, but to see what, like, oh, aren't they the person that, and how much these ads can affect. Yes. Yes. If you're not fully into it.
Right.
And you're like, oh, that sucks.
So Tracy, she's the one that mules fireworks over the border. That's who that is.
Right up there.
But what else does she put in there?
Do we have our slam ads for the other person? Okay, which one are we starting?
Have you heard these, Matt? Oh, you're gonna love them.
Oh, you'll love them. Okay, we'll start with we'll do it how we did on the air. Yeah.
Or with yours.
Let's start with my slam ad for Fizz. Both submitted our picture to you, Big Mike, of the other person. We are allowed to, without permission, find the worst picture of the other candidate.
I think I did. I found your worst picture ever.
Oh, God.
In fact, I think when I took it, you told me, don't ever let that see the day of the light of day.
Oh, good. So it's going public now. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. The amount of unhinged pictures I have of you made it harder for me to choose. But you won the coin toss, essentially. Who is going first? Do you want my ad against you, or your ad against me to debut first? I
would like to hear your ad against me first, followed by mine that will tear you a new one.
The hair. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to choose your candidate wisely. KYGO listeners know him as Fizz, but to our country music stars, he is known as Predator #1.
How you doing, Scotty McCrary?
I'm good. How are y'all?
I kind of want to touch you.
Ask yourself, how can we trust him to serve our communities when we can't even trust him with Bailey Zimmerman?
Fizz, what's up?
God, your voice is sexy.
Easy, are we on the air? Jeez.
Denver, you deserve better. With crime rates on the rise, my campaign and I would work tirelessly to clean up the streets of Denver. While I'm making this promise, Fizz has been too busy encouraging his own children to vandalize.
We're shopping. Delilah picks up a vase and drops it. And I'm like, walk away, walk away, walk away.
Being a true leader requires integrity, leadership, and the simple ability to find a public restroom.
My dad peed in a pool.
I simply cannot stand by and let this man turn Denver's #1 for New Country into a urination station. When choosing your candidate this November, I'll ask you to remember, Fizz doesn't cheer for the Broncos. He cheers for E. coli. I'm Tracy Dixon, and I approve this message.
The committee to Wake the Fun Up is responsible for the content of this big dumb bit.
Yeah. Yeah, right? I mean, I think I have a pretty good shot at a good campaign after that. My God, 4 years ago, I think it was when your kid said my dad peed in a pool. I was like, I'm keeping that.
Play my ad. Play my ad.
Oh my God. I don't know if I'm ready for it after.
Here we go. Here we go.
Pick your face.
Denver, we are engaged in a crisis, and all Tracy Dixon can do is make it worse. She has become the biggest threat to our border. We're looking at you, Wyoming. So how exactly does Dixon bring illegal fireworks across the state line every summer?
Putting him in your butt.
She is the mule nobody asked for. And what about the constant disrespect of our loyal KYGO listeners and the great cities they live in?
John out of North Gang, congrats.
You deserve better, Denver. We all do. Her 3 boys do. Each of them responsible citizens, pillars of our community. But what does their mom do? She tries to corrupt them by encouraging the senseless harassment of God's precious creatures, great and small.
She takes me to the garage and pulls out a brand new slingshot. And then she's like, no, kid, you gotta really flick your wrist.
Tracy Dixon. Too extreme for her kids. Too extreme for Denver. Too extreme for...
John out of North Gang, congrats.
The committee to Wake the Fun Up is responsible for the content of this big dumb bit.
Putting him in your butt.
Oh, yeah, so you're the one that puts things in your butt. That's the perception. We're going to keep running those.
Oh my God.
You're that lady now. You're the butt lady.
Do you know that original piece of audio? Like, people in my neighborhood heard that when I was talking about the balloon being in the Toy Hall of Fame and how we would put them and make our butts look big or our chests like Dolly Parton.
No,
I didn't put them in my butt.
Nope. You're muling fireworks across the border. That's what you're doing.
Oh my God. I liked your pause there. Your play on words there. I was like, whoa, okay.
Bringing illegal fireworks across the border.
Oh God. What a fun. I mean, don't you wish it was that fun? But the pictures to me made it, because that was our whole idea of like making fun of like how they find the worst pictures on the other person.
I know.
So funny. Do you have anybody, since we're on this topic, without getting too much on this topic, I have people that are like becoming unhinged going into this next week. Like, dude, you just need to like, just relax. Everyone relax.
I was in therapy yesterday because I, need it.
I'm glad that you'd say that. And yes, that's nothing to be not even ashamed of. It's something to be like, make it normal.
And I was joking with my therapist. I'm like, oh, you're getting into the holidays. This is going to be your busy season.
Yeah. Family's around.
Family drama, all of it.
Yeah.
She's like, actually, right now is my busy season with the election. A lot of my clients are spinning, so anxious. And I'm like, oh, really? She's like, yeah. Everybody is panicking right now. Either way.
Wow.
Both sides.
Do you think that your therapist would benefit from our slam ads for her clients?
Yep.
Yes, I do. I think honestly, and being like, you know what? Let's just take it down to this level. Let's wake the fun up and realize it's going to be okay.
It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. The sun will rise.
Yes.
next Tuesday morning,
Yes,
next Wednesday morning,
yes.
next in 2 months
You'll
when we figure it out.
Get
It's
out
fine.
of bed with whatever you chose to put in your butt that day, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Let's talk more about how you had E. coli.
And
How'd you get it?
ladies and gentlemen? Bye.
See ya.